I'm Kerry Fink with Helping Seniors Updates, and hope your Tuesday is going along well. Today is actually the 30th of March. We've almost reached the end of the first quarter in 2021, and we're so privileged to have with us our president and founder of Helping Seniors, Joe Steckler. How are you?
Well, Carrie, as each day goes by, I seem to get stronger, and I, you know, when you're not well, and I don't mean that I have a sickness or anything like that, but I have a problem with my legs, and as we get older, we have a little thing called arthritis, and arthritis can do a lot of mean things to you. And one of the things it can cause is constant pain. And when I was a little boy, I didn't realize when my grandmother said she hurt, I was young and I didn't have any pain. And I couldn't understand why my grandmother kept saying my back hurts or my shoulder hurts. And now that I am at her age now, like she was then, I begin to appreciate what it means to grow old. And I've been very fortunate because through my life, I've been involved with people through most of this time. And that's one of the reasons I got involved first with the Alzheimer's program after I retired from the Navy. I think we get away from the simple, plain old truth, Kerry, that we need to make friends with people, and we need to keep those people in our lives and be honest with them. And I over the course of my life, I've had so many people say, Joe, if you need help, call me. And you don't realize what that means until you get to the point where you have to accept help from other people. And it's really nice to know that if somebody says, call me, you have to believe that, Kerry.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's always been the whole point of Helping Seniors anyway, is a place that people can reach out and find find the help that they are looking for, at least some direction on the journey through that senior information helpline, which now, Joe, that you started in, I think, 2011. So it's now
Right.
clearly into its 10th year of service, and has helped so many people. And sometimes, as we have both heard Kim Bernard, our education specialist, tell us, and from having manned that phone along the way over the years, those people really are looking for someone to connect with.
Yes, if somebody says, call me if you need help, I think people have to learn to get over being shy, being reticent to accept help. And there's an easy way to find out if somebody means what they say. You give them a call and say, I need help getting to a doctor's appointment. Can you help me? And if they meant what they said, they'll move heaven and earth and try to get you there to that appointment. If they can't do it, they say, call back, try them another time. Everybody has things that they have to do. And it's just a given as we live our lives, as we get older, we are, whether we like it or not, are going to have to need help. I just was getting ready to go on a Zoom call with you. I had across the street neighbor take my wife to a doctor because I can't drive. And Terry had open heart surgery recently. She's got another week to go before she can drive. And I know she wants to drive herself, but she can't yet. So this other lady took her to the doctor's appointment, and came in, and another gentleman came by and he saw the cars out front, so he came in, and we had a conclave going here in my office, and that's why I was late getting on you with a Zoom call. But it was just friends, people getting together just to share something and try to update each other on what was going on in our lives, find out what kind of help we need. And this is important. You got to think about, I'll count the words, P-E-O-P-L-E, 6 letters. And those things put together mean people. And there is nobody on this earth that lives without the help of someone else in their lives. I would like to meet that person that says, I did it by myself. That little old thing that we often think of as a golden rule.
Mhm.
That didn't come down because somebody needed something to put on a ruler. It came down for a certain reason. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you means something. And in the end, it's all about people.
Right.
It's all about people and how we choose to live our lives. And that's why when we started this fundraiser, this car raffle, we knew that it wasn't going to be a success overnight. And it was something that you have to build up to. Man, what are we now? This is our 5th one now, right?
That's right.
Yeah. But I see repeat purchasers or donors of tickets. And I recently spent a number of months in a rehab facility trying to do exercises to get my legs in shape so I could learn to walk again. And that's right, folks, I had to learn to walk. And it was a process of 2 things: building my body up so I was strong enough to do it, and then doing it. I'm not there yet, but I'm still working on it. But that doesn't mean that I stop thinking. It doesn't mean that I stop doing. It doesn't mean that I stop caring. We all care. And it's it's a testimonial to what I think the reason we're here on this earth. And it's not just to help ourselves, but it's to help others.
Absolutely, Joe. And I was thinking, we were all out at the American Muscle Car Museum on this past weekend, and so many people came by, and they were getting their Helping Seniors car raffle tickets, and they were saying, they really want to support the work of what Helping Seniors is doing and how it's helping. And I can tell you, so many people that aren't familiar with the organization come up and with a little bit of a smile, and they say, I'm a senior, I need help too. Can you help me? And
Yeah.
That's what makes this thing so important, is that we know when folks give a call to Kim on that senior information helpline, they are really looking for and appreciate the fact that they get a warm, friendly voice of somebody who actually cares and is trying to make a difference for them.
I think, Kerry, that I've learned one thing over the years, and that's if somebody calls you on a telephone, you can generally tell by listening to the voice of that person on the other end whether they really care or give a darn about what they do or how they're trying to help you. And I've had so many people say, Joe, well, we hear you on these radio shows and these television shows, and to us, it's obvious that you care. But what we do in helping seniors, we do for a purpose. And the purpose is to help people.
Right.
And we help them by giving them information. We help them by giving a friendly voice that will listen to their problem. And maybe, just maybe, we might have a way to help them. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. But we don't know whether we can help or not until we hear the problem. And the more experienced we become in solving problems, the better it is for the people that call us for help. So we're now in our 10th year. I hope that this ministry will succeed me. And, I'm 87 now, and I'm not ready to quit. I feel there's life in the soul buzzard yet. And I had so many people when I was in rehab send me notes and send me letters. And I guess one that I'll never, ever forget was that a year and a half ago at Christmas time, I had a lady call me at my house and say, Joe, I want to get some more tickets for the car raffle so I can put in my son's stocking for a Christmas present. I said, well, we don't have much time. And she says, I know. She said, could you meet me at the parking lot of the old Toys R Us store with some tickets? I said, yeah, I can do that. It made a pretty good drive for me, but I knew she wanted them. So I met her there and she bought those tickets and she ended up buying some more. Then her son got the tickets and he bought some more. And this year I got a letter from that lady. And the letter said essentially this: Joe, I can't afford to buy the tickets this year, but I want to wish you every success in doing what you're doing with helping seniors so that other people can be helped. And I just feel bad I can't do that again myself. I still haven't answered her letter, but I intend to answer that and thank her and ask her to say a prayer for the success of our raffle this year. And I get that from a lot of people, Kerry, a lot of people that have known me for the last 30 years in my work with the Alzheimer's program and now with helping seniors. One of the reasons people do help us, Kerry, is because they believe that we are trying to help people. And the more we can convince people that if they just help us a little bit, we can do a lot. And I'm not going to tell you we're going to serve X number of people with a $100 donation. I'm not going to tell you that at all. All I'll say is whatever money we get, we'll put to good use. I wish that people watching us today would say, yeah, I'd like to donate to that cause, or I'd like to serve on their board of directors.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody that just wants to have something on their resume serving on our board. I want people that are called to action, that are saying, yes, I'll help with a car raffle, or I'll help be a volunteer.
You know, it's great to be in a position where we are helping people. And as you know, Joe, because you've taken the calls, some of the calls are real cries for help. And I am always surprised that I call us the little engine that could. I'm always surprised at how effective we're actually able to be in helping folks, simply because there's some expertise about how to deal with a certain situation based on the experience that you have, that Kim has, and, you know, helping seniors has.
Well, maybe we just, in case somebody does want to make a donation and does want to join the car raffle, maybe I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell them, Kerry, how they can donate to the cause if they really want to do it?
So we'd love to have you get involved in this. And there's several ways you can do this. Some people like to do this simply, safely, securely, directly online. You can go to helpingsseniorscarraffle.com, helpingsseniorscarraffle.com, and you can get your tickets right there online. Some people prefer to talk to somebody on the phone. So let me give you the number to reach us. It's area code 321-473-7770. That's 321-473-7770. And you can talk to Kim. Kim will be happy to get you equipped with tickets and all set up with that. And then, Joe, also, as you know, many of our partners that help keep the work of helping seniors going are also ticket pickup points. You can go see, for example, Dr. Lee Sheldon. You can pick them up at Bill Johnson, the elder law attorney's office. You can get them from Jennifer Helen, who operates Seniors Helping Seniors. There's so many different places. You can actually pick them up at any of AJ Hires car dealerships. All of his Boniface Hires car dealerships have tickets in the store, and you can take a look at what these amazing raffle cars look like there and get your ticket all at the same time.
Well, you know, we offer 4 cars, but AJ is the kind of a guy that I've known him for doing raffles for close to 30 years. And I happen to like AJ Hires because he's been my friend for 30 years. And I could tell you a lot of stories about the man. I'll tell you real quick, because AJ called me one morning and I had the Alzheimer's program. He said, Joe, I got this guy sitting down on the curb in front of my store. I said, okay. He said, well, I went out there and saw him and talked to him. He said, I think the guy's not well. I said, well, what do you think? He said, well, he just doesn't appear like he's really here. I said, okay. So make a long story short, it turned out that that guy got up that morning in Tampa, Florida,
Ooh.
went to his doctor's office, and in the course of getting to his doctor's office, he ended up not at his doctor's office, but sitting on the curb in front of AJ's store on Apollo Boulevard.
Wow.
Well, AJ talked to the guy, found out what had happened. We called his family. And the family didn't even offer to come over and get the man in the car. AJ sent one of his people to take the man in his car back home, and another car to follow him over so they could bring the first driver back.
Wow.
Now that's an example of what AJ's done. That's just one story. I can tell you other stories.
So I guess a good place for us to close for today is to just remind people that what you do when you support the work of helping seniors is incredibly important, and you can get those car raffle tickets at any of AJ's car dealer stores, like we talked about. You call Kim at 321-473-770, or you can get them directly online at helpingseniors.carraffle.com. And so with that, Joe, do you have a final closing thought?
Well, I do want to thank people, Kerry, that have purchased their tickets already. And I ask you, people watching the show, to please tell others about what you and I talk about and how much a program that helps people, or really helps people, how much it needs to stay on this earth. And we only can do that through the support of others.
We'll see you again soon on Helping Seniors Updates.